Dear friends, good evening. This is Sudhir with a small capsule of my professional thoughts. Today I'm going to talk about something called as virtual introvertism. Now, there are many kind of traits what a person possess. They can be extrovert, they can be shy, they can be liars, they can be dishonest, they can be excuse monger. There are so many kinds of traits what you can find in human being. And among that, one is called as virtual introvertism. Everybody knows what is an introvert and what is an extrovert. Now, virtual introvertism is a trait which is basically cultivated during your upbringing in the family, and then it comes up. And it can happen to a small kid, it can happen to a mid-aged kid, it can happen to an adolescent, it can happen to a grown-up child, it can happen to a young man, it can happen to an old person also. Now, the best part of this virtual introvertism is that the person who is having this particular trait of virtual introvertism, they never feel that they are having a introvertism. They always feel that we are a people, we mix up with people, we talk a lot, we mix up a lot. Somebody who is talking about us as we are introvert, they are foolish people. So the people who are virtual introverts, they never realize that they have been spotted, they have been observed, and they have been, identified by other people as introverts. There's nothing wrong in it. Human beings are meant for change. We have to change ourselves at any given point of time. Learning happens throughout the life. So to change from introvertism to extrovertism is not a very big deal. But you have to attempt it. Now, what happens? Why this introvertism, which is called as virtual introvertism? You are not having the confidence to speak, you're not having the confidence to face your shyness, your mildness, and your feeling that you are incapable of mingling with others. Now, this normally happen at all ages, as I mentioned to you. The basic cause or reason for this is the way I told you, the upbringing. You might have seen some people, like I have grown in my life. I have always seen my father as a role model, and I have always seen him so extrovert, like he gets mixed up with so many people, extrovert speaking, getting friendly with the people very easily. Now these things I have learned. So children and others have to learn. They have to keep somebody as a role model, and they have to learn. Now, first thing, as far as the boys are concerned or the children are concerned, see, what they do is that when they have this problem, the parents do not help them over. Now, what is that? If your child is an introvert, the parents will never ever agree that your child is an introvert. They will say, "Hey, what are you talking about? I think you are foolish. My child is a very very outspoken child. He gets mixed up very fast. He speaks very well with others. He greets, he meets, and he interacts." That is what the parents does for their children. But the people who are a real observant, the outsiders who happen to see this child, they will feel that this child lacks something in his behavior trait, and how to change it. Have confidence. Do not worry to get mixed up. For example, somebody comes to your home. "Hello, uncle. How are auntie? How are you? How have you been?" "I'm fine. I'm doing good. I hope that the things which is happening here doesn't bother you. How is your health?" Now, these things, when you smile and ask somebody, that is what called as extrovertism. There's nothing to worry. Nobody is going to scold you. There's nobody going to correct you. That is coming from your heart. But you have to speak, you have to respect, and that is called as extrovertism. Introvertism, a person comes, meets, but you are shy. You feel that people are noticing me, people are observing me, and such kind of people, you know what, they don't convince, they don't attract, they don't gain respect by the way they speak, communicate, and orate. But these people normally think that by wearing good clothes, by putting good makeup, by driving a good car or a motorcycle, wearing good shoes or good dress, good sari, you can impress people. Unfortunately, the way you interact, the way you carry yourself, the way you meet, greet, and interact with the people, there is where the people will always respect you. You make a lot of friends, you make a lot of well wishers, you will make a lot of people who would respect you. The main thing is that, as far as the family is concerned, as I always tell, that the parents should not support the child if the child is said to be an introvert, they should change. Now, normally what happens is that a son only talking to mother, and the mother happens to be an introvert, the son is going to be an introvert. It happens normally. The mother is shy, she doesn't come, she doesn't mingle with others, she doesn't make friends with society. So certainly that feelings comes to the son also. Father will be busy, he will not have time to, take part in this kind of exercise, what is happening in the family. So as a family, as a role model in a family, the father has to certainly sit with the child, and he has to take him outside. He has to make him meet different kinds of people, and he has to make the child speak up, meet, greet. Even in your professional career, also, introvertism will never help you. Extrovertism, the way you speak, meet, the listening, the building up of relationship is what the today's career, everybody loves it. If you're an introvert, then you have to be sitting in one corner and doing some kind of clerical job. You will never be given some kind of work to meet people, to greet people. That is the way that you are becoming a supervisor, a coordinator, a manager. You are able to speak, you are able to meet people. There's no shyness, there's no mildness in you, confidence, leadership quality. And whatever you speak, speak with a thud. Nobody is going to scold you, nobody is going to correct you, nobody is going to feel bad. But ask good questions, ask realistic questions, ask something which touches the heart of the others. Praise them, do not criticize them, do not speak something behind their back. Virtual introvertism is something which you can correct it. Keep meeting people, start speaking to people, go alone, sit with them, have dinner, take them outside, speak about a movie, speak about your work, speak about your vacation. They will love it. The person who speaks good, and even praise them. If they are old, praise them. If they are your colleagues, praise them. Make friends with being an extrovert. Don't get lonely by becoming an introvert. There are a lot of ways, but keep meeting, keep speaking, keep interacting, and stay away from the family people who themselves are an introvert, because they will further push you to introvertism. If you find a role model, follow that particular role model and go ahead with that. Dear friends, introvertism will give no good to you in your life. Maybe in your studies, maybe in your career, maybe in your married life, maybe in your retired life also. You have to be an extrovert, and you have to make friends. You have to speak, you have to mingle, you have to join hands with them, and you have to ask the well-being of those people. You have to give a helping hand. Whenever the people needs you, you should be available for them. Then you become somebody who is respected in the society, in the family, and in the nearabouts, wherever you are, in the organization you're working for. If you only live for yourself, being an introvert, nobody is going to remember who you are. Nobody is going to ask where you are. Nobody is going to come for helping you for what you are. So change yourself. This is only a trait which can be changed. So the virtual introvertism can be changed to extrovertism. And it doesn't take much time. Start meeting, start smiling, and your facial expression itself will bring joy to the people who interact with you. And once you start making friends, once you start getting greetings, that means you have virtually changed yourself, your trait, from a virtual introvert to a virtual extrovert. And that will always help you, as I told you, in your studies, in your career, in your marriage, and in your retirement, and of course in your working life also. My experience, nothing from the book, from my heart. Thank you, good evening, and once again, I hope that you people will be outspoken people, very charming people, and liked by all. How? Extrovertism. Ciao.